volume up? Is it up?
Aren't you the one you've been waiting on, love? You've been praying for love, calling out to love. Don't lose your mind, get lost in it. There's nothing for you to fear, 'cause you're ready for love, baby. Ready. You're ready, ready for love. You're ready, ready for love. Ready, ready for love. Ready for love. Seems like
What's up? What's up, Shyland? What's up, my shy friends in Shyland? It's Frankie Parker, and it's the Frankie and
Nycee show.
All right. You know what the deal is. Every Tuesday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, we bring the best of entertainment, talk, and music. And we have some great guests today, and we're going to have a great time. Right, Nycee?
Of course.
So make sure you go on to www.intellectualradio.com and make sure you call in today, 708-223-8953. That's 708-223-8953 to put some words on our show, say some things, So we're going to have an interesting conversation today. But Nycee, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you? I think the people are going to be calling in tonight.
I think they are too. So how you feeling? How was your weekend?
My weekend was great. I actually went down memory lane this weekend. I had an all-class picnic from my high school. Shout out to Curie Condors.
Oh, what's up, Curie?
Yes. So it was an all-class picnic that took place at the park at our school. And it was fun. I was with some of my old friends, and it's just nice to see everybody. You know how you never really, like, when you go back, you don't remember any names, but like once you settle in, it's like, oh, okay,
I remember him. Right.
That's right.
We get into that age now where you got to really remember, for real. I run
Right.
into people all the time, like, I don't know who you are, but I never went to school. That's another subject. So, but what's coming up? What's going on? I know some things are coming up in the next few weeks.
Well, in the next few weeks, I am actually going to be in a show with the artist that I just played. His name is John Pierce.
Yes, John
and,
Pierce.
Earth St. James. They're having a show called the Earth Energy Show. It's a day party on Sunday, August 28th. And it's going to be real live. It's going to be some
Sunday,
good house music.
August 28th.
Some good funk and soul. Like, you don't want to miss it. So, like, just, like our page and come, leave a comment. We can get you guys some tickets.
Exactly. So we're really
some tickets.
Really excited to see you guys come together. I actually tried to get on the show by trying to make myself a hostess, but the host for the evening will be my little brother, LaRoyce Hawkins. So I guess the little brother can have the show this time, and I'll be in the audience cheering y'all on. What's up, Latrice?
He is on a hit TV show.
Yeah, he kind of is. He's kind of important now.
Do it,
Yeah, and they say he's cute. I don't get it yet, but okay. Shout out to LaRoyce Hawkins. We love you so much at the Frankie and Nycee radio show. So there's something coming up in my neighborhood, in my neck of the woods, in University Park in the south suburbs. Everybody knows I talk about being a suburban kid all the time, but I'm not from University Park, but I go to church there. And we are having a great event this weekend, August 6th from 12 to 6 p.m. It is called the Community Fest, COME-Unity. Yeah, play on words, right? So I want you guys to come out and support. They're going to be giving away book bags. I think they're going to give away something like 240 book bags, and they'll be giving away supplies in the book bags. They're going to have live performances. They're going to have clothing to give away, like gently used clothing to give away to young kids that just need, a couple of items for school, before school starts, because that is an expensive thing,
It really is.
I'm starting to really cry now because I got to buy Miles some gym shoes. I'm like, no.
I know. I should have hooked you up with my church. My church just gave a lot of school supplies to the
Oh,
community in Riverdale. So it was nice.
yeah. So we're looking forward to that, and I'm gonna be manning the stage. I'm gonna perform a little bit, but it's gonna be a bunch of people performing on the stage from Chicago. I would like to shout out my pastor, Pastor Reggie Williams, and his beautiful wife, Nikita Williams. They are doing a great job in the community, and I just really think you guys should come out. It's off of University Parkway. I believe the address is 450 University Parkway. That's sad when you don't know your church's address. That's really petty. But I'm going to look into that. And I go every Sunday. But I'm going to make sure I give you the right address before the end of the show. But definitely come out and just be a part, because it's supposed to be a great evening of just getting everyone together and unifying the neighborhood. So, oh yeah, and there's also a vegetable market. So they'll have like vendors and vegetable markets and all kinds of things. So get your fresh fruit and get a piece of meat. And
Is it African American grown vegetables?
yes, it
Because
is.
that's all I'm
Yes, we
supporting
have our
now.
own. We have our own gardens. Yes, we do. I've been asking them what do they grow in it, because I might have something to contribute to it. So yeah, but anyway, that's all for me. So we're gonna bring our guests in. I think it's going to be an interesting conversation today. We have some very talented women in the building. And actually, this is our first time meeting them, right, Nycee?
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm feeling everybody's energy and vibe. I'm like,
She's all hippied out. Peace. Yeah. So,
but no, it's going to be a great time. I'm
yeah.
excited.
Okay, so let's get on the topic. The topic today is called Becoming Dateable, and we are going to bring up our guests in a few minutes. And make sure you call in 708-223-8953. And I'm going to give you the question of the day so that you can call in at 708-223-8953 and make your comment. Okay, so we'll be right back. The Frankie and Nycee Radio Show on IntellectualRadio.com, iHeartRadio.
I see pretty lights in the distance. I can be underneath them in an instant. I know the road here's gonna take me. No, I won't fall, but if I did, nothing could break me. Don't let it get in front of you. Know just where you wanna go. Know in your heart you'll be right. Whatever is ahead of you, there is something that you should know. You're in for such a beautiful ride. And so I believe, look how far you've come from where you came from. Look at where you're going. Look how far you've come from where you came from. Look at where you're going. Gold skies over hill and the highway. My time thinking about the future, going my way. I learn ain't no use in pretending, so I'll give my all, and I'll always know the place of my beginning. Don't let doubt get in front of You know just where you wanna be. Know in your heart you're right. Just when you think you know enough, you got so much to see. Hold your hand for such a beautiful ride, and so high. Believe, look how far you've come from where you came from.
And we're back on the Frankie and Nycee radio show on IntellectualRadio.com, iHeartRadio. Indeed, we have the pleasure of the founders, the owners, the proprietors, the masterminds behind the great game show. I don't even want to call it a game show, but the great dating event, Becoming Dateable. Eva Ruwe and Monica Payne. Y'all put your hands together out there in Radio Land.
Hey.
Eva Ruwe. Yes.
Ruwe, come on, Ruwe.
In the house.
Is that your real name?
Actually, it is. It's actually an abbreviated form of my last name. My last name is Imoni Ruwe.
Imoni Ruwe. Okay,
yes, so people butcher Imoni Ruwe. So I said, let's just go with Ruwe. So people still mess that up.
Yeah,
but yeah. So
I had to make sure it was right because I was on that Ray Woo.
Oh,
and yeah, because I have dyslexia. No, I don't.
Okay, I just use our vowels.
I had reversed the vowels in your name, and I kept asking Nycee, right? Right.
I didn't want to mess it up, so like when she said Ruwe, I put Ruway.
You know what? We can do the phonetically correct.
I didn't need to because I remember it now.
Phonetically correct is always wonderful. Yes. You know. That means you can make all your checks payable to Eva Ruwe. Still take it to the bank. Amen.
Monica says, indeed. Okay. So who's now that we're talking about money, I mean, I'm nosy now. So who's the brains behind what part of the business? What part of the brain do you carry throughout the business?
Yes. I am the creator.
Okay.
I'm the person that came up with the actual idea of wanting to have something like this because I was newly divorced.
Okay.
And out in the single game again. So it's like, wait a minute, all I did was go to church, go to work, and come home. You know? So, you know, there's only so many customers you can date, you know what I'm saying, before it gets weird.
Right. Amen.
So basically,
we shall get into that soon.
And I didn't want to go to another singles conference. Because all I was going to do is sit there and get preached to by women who were already married for 30 and 40 years.
30 and 40 years.
You know,
story.
Couldn't really ask the real questions I want to ask. So, and I just left empty, you know, and still basically left empty and they're telling me to just go to the throne room. So I was just like, yeah, it's only so much prayer. I need some work.
Just
hello.
I'm over
Pretty
it.
much.
Yeah, I hear you.
So that's the part of it. Monica is the organizational person. She handles the business a lot, you know, where I'm like, oh my God, I want this. And she like, okay, well, how much that costs?
Right. She got the budget, child.
Yes,
that's the biggest part.
Monica, yes, finances, organized. She keeps me in order with my creative mind. So,
okay. So Monica, tell us about the whole concept of a night at Becoming Dateable. This is so cool, y'all. Just check this out. Hold on.
Okay. Right. It really is. Basically what we do, it is a talk show.
Okay.
But we didn't want to just sit there and just kind of like Eva was saying, just preach to somebody, just constantly telling them this, and then we're just talking. We want it to be entertaining. Mm-hmm. So we took some other components and added to the talk show. So we added like a dating game field and a game show field by having, you said what?
Comedy.
And comedy.
Lots of comedy, obviously.
Yeah, lots of comedy.
Oh, yes.
Eva is a comedian.
Oh, my God, for real. Like,
naturally.
Yeah, don't say.
Yeah. She's hilarious. So you have her, then our co-host, L. Williams.
Okay.
He's a comedian.
Yes.
And the two of them together is just hysterical.
Well, speaking of two of them together, segue. Okay, the question of the day is, would you be willing to let complete strangers critique your dating life and its patterns out in the open, like becoming dateable? So that's the question of the day.
Yes.
Okay, so 708-223-8953. Ladies and gentlemen, please tell us, would you be willing to let complete strangers, I don't know you, and you don't know me,
How you gonna tell me?
critique your dating life and its patterns all out in the open, in front of people, everybody in your business. If you got a booger in your nose, you can't hide it. If your drawers are standing out of your pants, you can't hide them. You out in the open. Would you be willing to do it? Call 708-223-8953.
That's amazing.
Would you do it, Nycee?
I'll do it.
Oh,
we'll be.
You know what? Well, you know, it's in front of everyone. That's kind of tough. But I'm such like a hard critic of myself, so I would like to know what somebody else think about how I am as a person, or whatever you all judge us on.
Yes.
You know, so I would be interested just to say I did it, and just come back with a different way of thinking.
Right.
That's how I come.
We're at episode 5, so apparently people don't mind.
Right.
You have to do something different.
Right.
A lot of times we don't want to step out of our comfort zones, and we have our family and friends that continue to lie to us and say, "Oh yeah, I know you live in the basement and you're 45 and you don't have no kids,
and you still a good cat."
Yeah,
and you still
anybody would love you,
and with your cat,
and you're still wearing a shag or something like Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, we saw the video clip.
Yes.
Nycee and I watched it. It's a video clip, like a 40-second video clip on YouTube.
Yes.
And we saw paddles, and the paddles had a green side to it.
Yes,
there's a paddle like that the panel of judges raised, and it has a green side. So there's obviously, because I'm a genius, there's a red side to that.
Oh
yes. Okay, so
absolutely.
Let's talk about that process.
She's so smart. Intellectual radio, y'all.
Come on. Sometimes we think. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, Gloria.
So you have a group of people on the panel who you do not know, and we need to know how the world experiences you, the vibration that you give off, your energy. Some of us, you can walk and be like, wow, everything about you says depressed.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can look amazing. You know what I mean? It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Your energy, the vibe that I get from you, is telling me no.
Right.
So a lot of women, they look wonderful and they're wondering why they're not attracting any guys.
Okay. And so that's what that panel's for.
Yeah. They want to give you a real perspective. It's still their opinion.
So is it always received?
I don't think we've had anybody that was really like, oh no.
Right.
No, everybody really took it in stride, took from it, they learned from it. They had a chance to sit down and hit us up later and say,
a couple minutes,
oh yeah.
Couple times.
And it was like, you know what? That was ridiculous what I was thinking.
Right.
My expectations of someone.
Right.
That was ridiculous. So,
wow. So what kind of questions do you ask?
We ask all kind of questions, questions about how long you've been single. What is it that you desire? What couple epitomizes the type of relationship that you would like to have? Questions like that.
What do you bring to the
What
table?
do you bring to the table? We had somebody that could not answer that question. What is it that you, what can you bring to a relationship?
Right.
And they were
They
like,
had their
dumb.
cats.
They had a
But they
grocery
just knew
list
they
of what
wanted
they
to
were
be in a
expecting.
relationship. They didn't know though. They couldn't think about it.
Is this the same 45-year-old in the basement?
Just can't
We're not
figure it
talking
out.
about anybody but your cousin.
We all have one of those.
We do.
Everybody
That's
has
why
one
I
in the
said
family.
it.
It's like
And
a
maybe they'll
crackhead.
say that was the Lord that spoke to me to tell my cousin that they need to get their lives.
Everybody
Hello.
has one in their family.
Yes, it's like a crackhead, or
Right.
somebody in jail. It's like, is there
And
one?
you just want to be like, come on out.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But,
Okay.
people need to be told the truth, and people need to be told an opinion from some other sources. And a lot of times we try to have people on the panel who are dateable. That's one thing.
Okay.
People who don't have any issues finding love. We've had people who've been married for 25 years on the panel. Then we have people who are they're successful and they just haven't found the right person yet either, but they don't have an issue attracting someone. So, if you get down to the roots of it, are you dateable? Meaning, can you even get a date? Some people can't even get a date.
Okay, so Monica, what exactly would make one person a person dateable? What makes them dateable? And then I want an answer of what makes them undateable.
Gotcha.
Okay.
As far as what would make them dateable, I would say the willingness to compromise, because anytime you're bringing two people together, you have two different personalities, two different ways of thinking, and you're trying to bring them together to form some type of relationship. So it's going to take I'm going to give some on my end, you give some on your end. We're going to learn each other. We're going to appreciate the differences, and be able to make something of it. So willing to compromise would be one.
So what's undateable?
Undateable, you want to take undateable?
Undateable is basically someone who their energy is wrong, their motives are bad, their style is terrible. You know what I mean? And if your financial situation is not in order, at least a little bit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or be on track.
So or be on track. Have a plan or something like that. But to me, that would make someone undateable.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So what makes it, in your eyes, what makes somebody dateable? I'm just curious, Miss Single Lady on the panel.
Am I the only one that's single on the panel?
Well, technically I'm single, but
Okay, well, all right. I want to dig into that. Let's dig.
Right.
I love digging.
No, I'm just playing around. But undateable to me, you just don't have a plan. Like you don't know what you want out of life. Right. And it's just like if I can't help you get there, or we on the same path together, or like is it going with my dreams, I guess, or what I'm doing, then I can't date you.
But there are a lot of people that say that the plan is to get together and make the plan together.
Ooh.
So what do you say about that?
Get together and make the plan
yes,
together.
In other words, I may not have it all together, and you come into my life, you're supposed to complete me.
Oh.
There are people that think like I'm throwing monkey wrenches tonight.
Yes.
And I want to.
Yes. It's funny you say that. And usually those are the people. They have unrealistic expectations of their mates. And when that person is not living up to that expectation, you're not making me happy anymore. You're supposed to make me happy like a spoiled brat.
Right.
That's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be a whole already, having a wonderful life, loving yourself, being okay with yourself, and always trying to improve. And that person is just going to add to what you already have.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot. To me, a person cannot complete you. I think a relationship, a great relationship, is the only time where 1 + 1 = 1.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I'm a complete whole. You're a whole, and we're still coming together to make one whole.
Good answer.
Ooh, that was now. I felt that in my spirit.
Yeah, you silenced the room.
I'm up here single and I'm listening.
Getting deep.
Nycee might be over here taking notes.
I'm over here like,
and I don't even smoke marijuana.
+1 = 2.
That's okay.
1 + 1 = 1.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yes.
Right.
Snaps.
Okay. Nycee, you got a question?
Yeah, I do have a question. So are some of the views that you have on dating, like, are you all Christian?
Yes.
So do you I guess get your morals from how you would be as following God or something like that, or like from what we get from the Bible, how it says to live and be together?
To be perfectly honest with you, I wouldn't say that I'm a religious person.
Right.
I do feel that my foundation came from the church, came from the Bible, but I know that that's not something everybody lives by. So I don't impose necessarily that standard on someone else.
Okay.
And then everybody experiences God in a different way, and they can also interpret scriptures to be something else. That's why we have so many different denominations, and we're separated by a lot of stuff. But I believe that those walls and stuff are coming down as well. So people are learning more we're becoming more educated and informed as well.
So I want to go to something a little lighter because I'm retarded and I just think that I just want to go there. Okay, I have a real answer.
Do your thing.
I mean, you know,
Do your thing.
Do your thing.
okay, so listen, because I watched the video. It was only 41 seconds.
There are several other videos.
You know,
right.
I haven't seen the other one. I gotta find it. I gotta find it. Please send
Right,
it
we
to me
really
because
were looking.
we were really looking. So please show us so when we finish, we can go and get a good
Because
laugh.
I was trying to watch. Yeah.
Okay, that was good. So I don't have to use that 40-second one. Okay, I'm just gonna say it was a video I watched, right?
Okay, right.
And there was a gentleman that was being judged, and he may not have been up to par image wise. What is your up to par image wise look?
Up to par image wise? Wow, you're making me go back. Oh my God, I don't even want to ask you what he was wearing because he might be listening.
Right. Oh, sorry.
So,
in general.
well, this is my thing. Okay, image wise, I think for one, you need to have one and stick to it. If your image is Steve Urkel, I want you to do that thing, baby. I want you to Urkel it on. Like that could be your trendy thing, you know. The whole point is confidence. Yes, but you want that self-care. We want.
So what is break it down?
Let me break it down
because we do have some ratchets. We have some people that don't know. We have some people that don't know. Yeah. What does that mean? Self-care.
Self-care, meaning that you actually take the time to go shopping, find things that compliment you, your skin tone, your body type, all of those things. If you're not getting a compliment, or if you never get a compliment, check what you're wearing. Check it. Come see me, because that's a problem. That tells me that what you're doing is not appealing to somebody else, at least.
I always thought about, this is so retarded. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I always think about people and when they get stuck in a certain era, that they just stuck in their ways in that particular era. Yeah. So when I see like, I don't know, I might see that one guy that was in jail for 7 years and then he's got the same like Walker suit and Dom hat on with the big West Side glasses. And you're like, okay, so you're there, like you're stuck, you're there. So that your mentality is still there too. Yeah. Am I right or wrong about that?
You're right. I'm with you on that. You have, and that's another thing. We're constantly evolving. Things change. The way you view life should change. Your wardrobe should change.
Right.
You shouldn't be wearing the same thing you were wearing at 20 anyway. Like, oh, girl, I still got this. I was 20 years old in high school. No, negative.
That would scare me. I think, as people, period, we should be progressive.
I'm telling you, I went to my high school picnic. Some of these people who haven't moved on are looking the same, wearing the same things and with the same mentality and attitude. And I'm just like,
don't tell me they had waterfalls into a bun.
No,
that would completely kill me.
She did it. Oh no, they can always try to keep their hair right, of course.
That wears me out.
God. Some of that stuff is coming back though.
I'm really referring to a lot of the men though. It's not like a lot of the women who are like stagnant, but it was a lot of the men who ain't changed their mentality of who they were in like high school. Yeah,
I feel you. They're still trying to wear high top fade and their hairline is
high top fades are in. They back in. But if you were here when high top fades like originated, you should not be wearing a high top fade. It's not dope. It ain't cool. Okay? Just let it go. Go get a fade and just let the kids handle it. Let the children do it.
Okay? Well, if you're wearing a high top fade and it looks nice, like
you want to see a 50-year-old with a high top fade.
No, not 50. No, definitely. Y'all older mine.
Because then you would be 30. You know what I'm saying? You would have been 30 back then wearing a high top fade. Now all the kids wearing it. You 50 years old with a high top fade. How did we get on this subject matter? I don't know.
But he can't rock the George Jefferson either. So you got to find a happy medium there. You know what I mean?
So yeah, we was bringing it back. We were talking about just people still having the same mentality, and that's another way, like to be, I guess, undateable.
That's a detection, right? That's something you would detect, right?
Sometimes they still look good. Like, oh, he still look good, and then it's like you see him and be like, he's still talking the same.
Listen, I'm dating. Okay.
How's that going for you? Because you keep batting your eyes.
Dating is wonderful. I should be on the next Bachelorette show.
Oh, Jesus.
There's just so many. And they're just so nice. And it just seems like it's not natural to just select one. But
Well, I need to come where you are.
yes, come on over
I
to this
will.
side things. But I find myself doing what my kids do with fashion with some guys. I'd be like, what are those? Are those lugs?
No, you're not wearing lugs.
You wearing lugs in
No,
July?
baby,
I'm
no.
over you.
Throw the lugs away.
No, please don't do it. Let it go.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we still need a call, 708-223-8953. If you have any questions for Monica and for Eva's crazy self, y'all call in and ask the questions. Don't be afraid. A lot of times when I get off the air, people say to me, I wanted to call and ask
Right.
a
Oh,
question,
God,
but I
yes.
was scared.
Right.
Man
Don't
and woman
miss out.
up. Don't be
Right.
scared.
Yeah.
This is the time to call, 708-223-8953. I'm so
Scared
glad.
of what?
I don't know. I
Exactly.
guess they think we're going to check them, which we will.
This is IntellectualRadio.com.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to ask a question about the weird guy. Nycee and I were having this conversation.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we have a call. See, they're obedient.
All right.
Obedient listeners of Frankie and Nycee.
All
Hallelujah.
right.
Okay. Okay, 1 second. Can you turn it up a little bit?
Sure.
Thanks for calling the Frankie and Nycee show. You're on the air. May I ask who's calling and where you're calling from?
Yes, it's me calling from Burbank. Hey, Frankie. Hey, my niecey.
Hey.
Who is this again?
Polly.
Hey, Tolly.
Hey.
Hey, Eva.
Hey, Tolly.
What can we do for you?
Same room. I have a question for you
Yes.
because I'm a big Becoming Dateable fan. I've been to the show more than once.
Yes.
And woo woo. So, Eva,
Yes.
what was the most undateable candidate that you ever had on the show? Please tell us.
Ooh.
Ooh, who you
Oh, girl, that was juice.
That was real.
Thank you for
juicy.
calling. Juicy.
Oh.
Oh God.
Juicy. Oh, yes, I like her. Can we have her on the show as a
Of course, Tolly is an actress extraordinaire.
Okay,
Oh, my
come
God.
on now.
I can't say who it is because it's going to be revealed. We're going to reveal
But
it.
what were
But-
some of his characteristics? So you can't say the name.
Right.
Oh, you don't want to say that?
Okay.
either?
I don't want to say the name, but it was a he,
Okay.
and he had all reds. That was the first time that ever happened.
He had all red.
all reds from all the panelists.
Oh, my.
Yeah, and the audience.
Did y'all make
was
sure that
pretty
he
much
wasn't on
99%.
suicide watch after the
No, we checked in on him and everything.
Okay.
We made sure he was all right.
Right.
I should be
Absolutely.
laughing at his South
Yeah, and we also, provide counseling services through Dr. Tammy. I'm just being
Oh,
silly. No, it's
Restoring?
I'm just serious, but for real, like just in case, she's a life coach.
Life coach.
But yeah,
Okay, good.
he's
Y'all
fine.
covered all grounds. No
Oh, yeah.
liability.
Absolutely.
Come on,
Oh,
insurance.
yeah, he's thriving. No, basically, that was the person I mentioned earlier that didn't know
Okay.
what they could bring to the table. They were
Okay.
like sitting there in silence, like,
Oh, wow.
yeah. It was like, good sense of humor.
I'm like, well, yes. What do you
have a
do with your
car,
life?
That
like
just sounds like he
something
had a
like-
lack of self-esteem or something, like he didn't know himself or wasn't aware of himself.
Never really thought about
Yeah, I
needing
just,
to bring something to the table. Some people
yeah, I
just
did just,
take.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he was
Well,
a
let me
taker.
just say this.
That
I don't
happens
think,
too.
I wouldn't say he was a taker, but I would just, Monica, this is going to be so odd.
No,
Well,
don't
let's
say
just
it.
say he was extremely beautiful and scrumptious looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indeed.
And
Oh,
that was,
It. So he's a bimbo. He's a himbo.
no,
Okay, I
No,
said it.
no, he's
I don't know him, so
entitlement, sense of entitlement because of the looks. Because
I mean,
of
that's
the
that's
doesn't have
bimbo
to
stuff.
relate to-
That's
That
stuff that you
is.
base.
It is
You
himbo
look.
stuff.
Hey.
I mean, for real. You come out and you say I'm gorgeous. I don't have to do anything but be gorgeous and be who I am in my image.
and the women are going to
I don't have
love
to think
me
about
and pay
anything
for
else.
everything that I want them to.
you
pay
don't have to
for.
worry. You won't lose him as a contestant or a friend because you a bimbo. I'm just gonna tell
Oh,
you.
boy.
Frankie said you're a bimbo, and sometimes you got to have a little bit more because you can't expect a whole lot for somebody and you only giving them one
Was he a
thing.
sweet
but I
bimbo?
will.
This is my this is my angel side.
That was amazing.
This is the angel side of me.
Exactly. And then you're wearing the red. That kind of lines up. Huh?
Good.
Oh my goodness. And she has like halo over her.
Right.
Did you guys plan that? Okay. But no, this person gosh, I'm gonna get a text message, I'm sure.
Oh.
But this person actually doesn't have to bring anything else to the table right now, because this person is just having fun. So in essence, no, he's not probably relationship material, but he's doing what he wants to do, which in essence is
be a bimbo. I said it again. That's 3 times.
It's move around, you know? Move around. And I believe that you have to accept your position in life. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Accept where you are.
Okay, so I have a question. How can we see the videos?
Videos are coming soon. They're being edited, and they will be posted on our YouTube channel.
Please. Okay,
now we do have some clips already.
What's the YouTube channel?
Becoming Dateable.
Becoming Dateable.
Just Becoming Dateable.
Okay, I have to look.
There are some clips from other contestants already on there from the episodes 1 and 2, I believe.
And some
1, 2, and 3, and some skits and things like that we put on. So there are some clips. These other clips coming up, they're going to be up on the YouTube channel. So please subscribe. And we're going to be releasing them as webisodes. It's hilarious. It's going to be basically like every week. Stay tuned. What's going down? Yeah. It's going to be like that. So we don't want to let all our eggs out.
Okay, don't let them all out, because I'm seriously interested, because I'm just nosy. And I think it's so cool.
Next show coming up soon?
Next show's coming up soon.
I want to know
Where's
some
the live taping?
Yeah, like what's going on with that? Where can we go watch this and do this? Because I'll be just doing this the whole
time. Just come and watch like it was an audience.
Absolutely,
right?
Yes. Absolutely. August 20th.
Okay.
Is the next date. We have a show every month.
Okay.
But the next one is August 20th. And it's going to be at Oakwood Center, 3825 South Vincennes.
Out in Bronzeville.
Yes. Doors open at 6:30.
Okay.
And the tickets can be purchased at Becoming Dateable 5.
Let me just say this.
Eventbrite.com.
What you say it again?
Becoming Dateable 5, the number 5, Eventbrite.com.
I just want to say, audience, she's holding the camera and she's filming, but she grabbed her other phone.
Yes, I did.
To make sure y'all got that information about how to get those tickets. You have a great businesswoman.
I told you that. Yeah, she has my back.
She's on.
She's on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's on, and y'all all the way up with this straight. This is crazy.
All the way up.
This is a crazy concept, and I kind of wish I would have thought of it, because I think you're gonna go far with this. I really do.
Thank you.
I really do, and I would like to see that. So whatever we can do on a Frankie and Nycee radio show, we will support it. But I want to get back to some of these advice questions, because I want to make sure that these people that need help.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I know I stopped my Facebook Live. We were having some trouble with it, but
that, and you all need to come to IntellectualRadio.com. That's just the case.
Right.
And you come watch
get the rest of the
live.
Show. We should do that from now on. Just give them a little bit, make them come to because people lazy.
That's great marketing. That's great marketing.
But if you have any questions, I mean, really, because at this point, dating is weird. Like, I don't know. I was separated for 3 years. In the first, I would say 2 years, a year and a half, I dated, and it was so awkward to me. Like, I did a lot of crazy things that I probably wouldn't have done had I known what to do. So I'm sure, like, with the social media and all these other elements surrounded by that, I'm sure that, like, dating is not the greatest, like, it's not the easiest challenge in the world. So I do want to talk about it a little more and get some questions out there. And I wanted to talk about online dating. You know, they have this, what is it called? What's it called?
Black people meet, Christian mingle.
Right.
Plenty of fish.
Okay, Cupid.
Okay, I don't know the rest of
Tinder.
Tinder. Now that's the phone dating, right?
That's the booty call one.
The booty call one.
Well, you know, people meet people on Tinder. I've seen some.
I've heard about the Tinder swipe.
Yeah.
I've never been a Tinder swiper though.
I don't know.
Swiper, no swiping.
I don't know none of that. Swipe or no swipe. Swipe or not.
Yeah.
Swipe or not. So Black people are kind of hesitant. I mean, I'm talking like real daters, like not the ones that is out just trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think that okay, let me ask it this way. What are the pros and cons to the dating online?
Okay. I'm an online dater.
Okay.
And there are pros and cons to anything.
Okay.
The pro is you can type in just some basic things that you really desire. You know what I'm saying? So if you want somebody that's that has no children, you can search for somebody with no children, which makes it pretty cool. So you can get some of your prerequisites out of the way.
If they're not lying.
if they're not lying. But you can find people in person that lies too.
That's true.
I'm telling you.
Exactly.
So
That's true.
whether it's in line or online, that's my
Yeah,
line.
come
So
on
I'll
here.
tell people. You get to see them right away before they approach you on the street. People have a little bit more courage online than they do in actual live settings. So that's one of the pros I like about online dating. You could be out hanging out at the bar. Men, they're afraid of rejection too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
true.
they might see a girl, but she might not be feeling them.
Mhm.
So they'll send you that message online. You know what I mean? Everybody has courage behind a computer.
Right.
Right.
So that's one of the things that I would say are pros and cons when it comes to it. You can meet some wonderful people online. I know people that have gotten married from dating online. People in great relationships from online.
My cousins.
You
I
know,
haven't.
yeah. I've had great relationships from meeting people online, and to this day, still have friendships and things like that with them.
So, what advice? You're a recently divorced woman, correct?
Yeah, it's coming up on 4 years now. So
Okay, that's
it's getting a little bit.
That's a little decent. I mean,
I would
slightly
say that's a
recent.
nice space now.
It's a little space. That's
Yeah.
a little. That's yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like Olympics, like every 4 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're divorced, and okay, let's go back when you first started. The dating scene as a newly
Divorced.
single woman.
Yes.
Okay, that experience, explain it, and then I also want to know: is it more difficult for someone who is either separated or divorced versus someone that's been single and never been married to date? What do you think? And I want to
Okay.
hear your opinion too, Monica.
Okay. Going back, being newly single was definitely different because you're used to somebody, and now I have to go through the effort of learning somebody else. So that alone, is a task.
Was it discouraging at times?
Honestly, it was
Mhm.
because I was like, oh my God, please know my favorite food already. Like, seriously,
Right.
or I have to tell you again what my favorite color is. Like,
Right.
oh my God.
So you
So
have to be patient in learning.
yeah, and at the same time, I was not interested in being serious. So that was actually another hiccup because you meet somebody and they're like, okay, and I'm like, no,
Right.
I'm like, we can just date, but nothing serious, like
Mhm.
just hang out, So that part was a little difficult, and but I'm out of the woods now. So, and you were saying something about
separated
yes,
and divorced versus being completely single and
Completely
never
single.
been married. Which one is harder, do you think, as far as on the dating scene?
That's a good question. Honestly, I would say that it's probably a little bit more difficult for the people who've never been married.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why. Because they have unrealistic expectations
Oh,
Yes.
of love
Good
and
answer.
relationships
Awesome
Good answer.
versus somebody like me. I expect you to not like everything. I expect us not to agree. Because I've been there already,
Right.
and I'm not gonna
Learn from
cry about it.
experience.
I don't have to, go run and move out and all that kind of stuff. It's like, okay, you want to play video games? All right, cool. Well, I'm about to go to the mall.
right.
Right.
That's just your
Experience
thing.
data.
Experience, yeah.
Mhm.
You have to let people still be them, and I'm all about having freedom within a relationship. Be yourself, whoever that is, and be accepting of it. So I think that's what happens, when you're single and you've never been anywhere, you like, oh, I need him to be able to fix on the roof. I need him to be able to do plumbing. I need him. It's like, Jesus
You're
Christ.
setting standards on him that you've
Yeah.
probably been with somebody for years, but
Yeah.
it took them
Right.
years
Exactly.
to develop that standard.
Right. You were dating an electrician or something. Like, come
Right.
on,
And you expect him to be able to
Right.
rewire the house.
Right. He's like this new guy, like, hey, well, I can call somebody. Though.
I'm
You know
a
what
bus
I'm saying?
driver. I'm driving buses.
I can pay somebody to do it. Like, really, it's unreal.
So I just have a. Oh, you about to say something? Okay, so like I think I am that type of person where I'm real chill and I just let you be you in the beginning, but then sometimes I think that I don't know if that seems just like I'm not trying to go after or be clingy as a woman to you, because I don't think like, well, a couple of people that, you know, don't stay around. Like if you like, okay, I'm letting you just be who you are because I'm doing me. Or, you know, I have things that I'm interested in other than just being with you, you know? So it's just like, how do you, I guess, still have that, I guess, keep your guard up, not keep your guard up, but still have that mentality and not, you know, scare off the person or seem like I'm too lazy in trying to be in a relationship, you know? Does that make sense? I'm sorry.
That makes perfect
Okay.
sense. I really think that it's about finding that person that you have that rhythm with. So I think sometimes we just try to force something to happen. But when you have a connection with somebody, you don't even have to worry about that. Like, am I doing too much or am I not? It's a ride, you know, and it just flows and it just happens. You don't have to worry about that. Oh, well, maybe I need to, you know, when you have that open communication, that chemistry, that bond, you know, there's no need to have that conversation. I feel like if you have to have the conversation, it's probably not the person for you.
Okay, so Monica, is it a good idea to make a list of wants and needs in a mate? Because like I want to premise this. This is the funniest thing ever. Okay, I'm a reality TV show nut. Okay, I love reality TV, and I remember watching the reality TV show for Chili, and she had a crap load. That ain't what I want to say. But
All right.
of
following.
just things that she just had to have in this particular person. And it was so many things that I felt uncomfortable for the men that she was, you know, asking about. So is it a good idea to make a list of wants and needs in a mate before you go out and seek that person? And what is the cap, dude? Like, can we get a cap on that?
Yeah.
Right. I would say that it is good to make a list. It's okay to make a list because a lot of times you don't want to waste your time on deal breakers. There's certain things where you already know, I do not want to be bothered with this. You knowing yourself, getting to know yourself, whatever, I don't want that at all. So no need wasting your time or someone else's time if they fall within that category. But at the same time, everything is all about balance. So you can't have a laundry list of things if you're continuously working on you. And that's like the main thing is like, if you're focusing on you, even while you're making a list of what you want, it'll be reasonable because you're working on yourself and you're realizing the things that are important and what's not important.
And you want that same respect. You want something reasonable brought on you.
Exactly.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're going to take a quick break. I thought that was a good way to take a break. That was good. That was good. You guys are really smart about this. Okay, so we're going to take a quick break and we're going to just let some music play because we do like to share music. Who was that first person that you played?
The very first person on the show?
No, not John. The second one.
The second person. Her name was Alex Isley, and the name of that song was called "La Brie."
That's Ernie Isley's little baby.
Yes, it is.
For the Isley brothers.
I'm a fan of hers. I just found her on YouTube.
So we're going to play some more music, and then we're going to be back. We're going to come right back to the Frankie and Nycee radio show on IntellectualRadio.com, iHeartRadio.
After all is said and done, you're next to me. And when the sun goes down, you're feeling things you never felt before. Nothing left to say to ease your fears, but I know just what to do. Let me take good care of you. Kick off your shoes, take off the blues and come to me. So much to do, so much to see. You might as well come a little closer. Don't make me wait too long for you. After all is said and done, and there's nothing left to share, it's the morning after I watch you lying there. Just wanna watch you lying there. Always told that you should not get into love, but saying what to do. Cause when the feeling's right, you might as well, kick off your shoes, take off the boots and come to me. So much to do, so much closer. Girl, don't make me wait too long for you. Just want your attention. Excuse my intentions. Keep your feelings intact. Don't want to hurt nobody. Let me say it again. There's no need to mention for this I've been wishing. There's no turning back. Lady, please take my hand. Let's make take off the shoes, take off the boots, and come to me. Come to me. So much to do, so much to see, so much to see. Might as well, come a little closer. Girl, don't make me wait too long for you. Take off the shoes, take off the boots, and come to me. So much to do, so much to see, so much to see. Might as well, come a little closer. Come closer, babe. Come closer, babe. Come closer, babe. Come closer, babe. Come closer, babe.
And we're back on the Frankie and Nycee radio show on IntellectualRadio.com, iHeartRadio, back with our beautiful special guests that are the founders of Becoming Dateable, a great dating talk show that you guys have got to see that's taped live, Eva Ruwe and Monica Payne. Okay, thank you ladies so much for coming in. So we just want to do a quick plug real quick. Tell us when the next event is. I know you guys said August 20th, but say it again for the friends out there.
Yes, August 20th, guys, 3825 South Vincennes in Bronzeville, Chicago, Illinois, Oakwood Center. Doors open at 6:30. You can go online. You can go to Eventbrite. Monica, tell them the actual Eventbrite page.
It's Becoming Dateable, the number 5.eventbrite.com. Again, that's Becoming Dateable, the number 5.eventbrite.com.
Yes, and please like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, all that wonderful good stuff.
Okay, so listen, thank y'all so much for coming in. But you know, we have this tradition on the Frankie and Nycee radio show where we have all our guests participate in this game that I have entitled Frankie's Top 5. So these are top 5 questions that you have to answer, and these are the top, and you have to give me 5. Sometimes there'll be 5, answers to each question. Okay.
Oh my. Okay.
So you ready?
Yeah, it sounds like fun.
Okay. Top 5 places to go on dates. Let's go.
Top 5 places: bowling alleys, IHOP, lakefront walks,
Lakefront, yes.
the mall, ice cream shops.
All right. What about you? The same thing or no?
Yeah, the beach, ice cream shops,
Yes.
no movies.
No
Long
movies.
walks, yeah, no movies. That's good. Beach, ice cream shop, that's good.
Okay. Okay. Top 5 places to buy the dateable dress.
Ooh.
Oh, to buy the dateable dress?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So some actual stores? Or?
Actually,
Yeah.
there's a store?
Stores, boutiques,
Okay.
friends.
All right.
Akira?
I'm sorry. Akira, Macy's, JCPenney. I'm sorry. I love JCPenney.
I like JCPenney too.
Was it at Curve Culture?
Curve Culture on 95th
Curve
Street.
Culture, yeah, 95th
I
Street.
bought some stuff out of there.
You said
Um,
Macy's or you said Macy's?
Yeah, Macy's. And I'm sorry, I'm a consignment store girl. Coach
Okay.
Mentor.
Yeah, that's what we wanted. Okay. What about you?
I think she said Akira, Macy's, definitely. Sometimes Express or the Limited.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's because she's small. I can't fit none
Well,
of
Right,
see,
them.
y'all,
I know.
y'all, do y'all shop
Disrespectful.
together sometimes? Y'all friends, right? Really good.
Yeah, we can shop
Okay.
sometimes together.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And shoes. We share shoes.
Yeah.
We wear the same
Express
size.
thanks. I thank you.
Top 5 cars he cannot drive.
He cannot
Yeah,
drive.
I drive.
Oh boy. The Xfinity or Comcast vehicle.
Okay. Uh-huh.
He cannot drive. He cannot drive a neon cars that they don't make anymore. Cars that don't have seatbelts. Oh, do I have to have the name of the car?
You can do
Cars
whatever.
that don't have seatbelts.
Cars don't have seatbelts, and cars that I have to manually roll the window down.
What you got, Monica?
Window down.
Yeah, that window thing. Yeah,
I'm not
Girl, I'm not getting it
and the ones
at
where
all.
it's more rust than metal. It makes more sense.
I'm gonna tell a
But
quick
it be
story.
like underneath the
When I was
window,
dating my
'cause the paint
husband,
chipping.
when I was dating my husband, we were teenagers. His father bought him like the raggediest car. It was like a Hyundai or something. And I was okay, whatever. We were teenagers, and his steering wheel had wires that were pulled out of the car,
Oh my.
like. And he was like, "You want to see something cool?" And this was like his way to like make himself look cool in front of me. He took the 2 wires and honked them like honk honk. That was.
Now, see,
And I married him.
silly.
And
I like to add that to my list.
That-
They can have wires.
that would've
coming
made
out
me
their
laugh.
steering
Key
wheel.
word to all of this was teenagers.
Teenagers.
Amen. All right, put it right there.
Top 5 professions that a man cannot have if he is to be dateable.
Mm. Oh boy, y'all put me on the spot. Exotic dancer.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call those guys? Pimps.
No pimps here.
No pimps. Escorts.
Are you
It's
sure,
all
baby?
one.
You sure,
It's-
baby?
That's
You
three
sure,
different things.
baby?
That's three
Escorts,
different
pimps.
areas though. So strippers, pimp, escorts. He can't be none of those three right
What
there.
about a cop?
He could be a cop.
Some people don't want to date cops
Yeah.
because they're scared of the life.
Yeah, I wouldn't prefer a cop, but
Gainfully
okay.
employed.
but he's yeah.
What about a bum on the streets? I mean, that's a
bum on the
profession.
street.
Sometimes, that's a profession.
Pineapples. I'm not going with that.
They're a panhandler.
No, no, thank you. If you're
Okay.
not frying chicken with a pan,
Who would you allow to be your matchmaker? Top 5 people you allow to be your matchmaker.
That'll be my matchmaker.
Mhm.
Oh my God,
Oh,
that's rough. Ooh, okay, probably.
I'll put my name on her list.
Okay, I would say Monica. My girl Melinda. My girl Courtney. My girl Tolly. And my girl Dawn Bless.
Dawn! Hey, Dawn!
Shout out to Dawn
Hey,
Bless.
Dawn Bless! We got to get
I
you
didn't
on
put
the
my
show.
sisters on there because they have linked me up with another
An actress-
minister. Of half.
another
What about you,
actress is
Nycee?
short in there.
Yeah.
Oh, who would I let set me
Uh-huh.
up? I have to say their name. Oh, of course, I'll say their names. My friend Sultry, because I'm thinking about the people who will look out for my best interests. So my friend Sultry James, shout out to Sultry. Brittany. No.
Shout out to Brittany!
Brittany. Sorry, Brittany.
I love you, Brittany. That was funny.
You know what? I don't know. It's so hard to think about. Like, I think all of my friends have my best interests. So,
That's good stuff.
it's like I love all my friends. Shout out to Brittany. You know I love you, G. But like sometimes, we may have different tastes in people.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's just like, but I think all of my friends will have my best interests. So, I'm not sure. It's like I'm single. Y'all know.
Well, I don't
So
know.
hook
If
me
I was
up.
single and I wanted to, my top 5 would be definitely not my sister. I know Andrea would not.
I wouldn't put my sisters either.
No,
All right.
because she's too much. But I would definitely be with somebody that was financially secure. Like if it was her, because she would make sure that they could take care of me. So my top 5 would probably be, I would actually take my father's advice. My dad. I would go with Ashley, my friend Ashley, Andy, Michelle, and I gotta throw a guy in there. I would go Mahmoud for me.
The musician?
Mm-hmm.
I know him.
Yep, because he would know what to say. He would know what to
okay.
do. So, and he's a nerd like me, so he would be able to kind of pick up on the intellect
That's
a little
cute.
better.
I wouldn't have my brothers pick anybody out for me either because they already think I'm a man. So that's a problem.
Because you're a strong black woman.
Yeah, they'll probably pick out a chick. Like, I think this, she would be great.
Her name is, it'd be
Okay.
like a unisex name. Her name is
Right.
Chris.
Her name is Stacy.
It's Chris. Tori.
Right, Tori. Aaron.
Well, we would like to thank you all for coming on the show because we're winding down to the end of the
Yes,
show.
thanks for having us.
Eva, thank you. Monica, thank you. I'm going to try to drag my husband out to this doggone talk
Please
show because I
do.
think I will be cracking up the whole time.
Please, yes.
Oh my God. And Nycee too, because Nycee going to drag you out and
Laughter
get
is
you a boo.
guaranteed. Laughter is guaranteed.
It's gonna be great. But this has been a great series, Nycee, for us talking
Yes.
about dating, and we have been kind of engulfed in all the things that are happening in society, but we needed a break. So thank you for being a part of our break. We enjoyed you,
Thank
and we
you,
wish you
guys.
much success, and we hope that somebody picks y'all up. TV One,
Oh yes,
somebody,
oh yes,
doggone,
that's coming.
speak it in the
Absolutely.
name, right?
Yes, yes.
Once again, this is the
Yes,
Frankie and Nycee
over.
Radio Show. Oh, announce one more time the Community Fest in University Park, Illinois, which will be at the First Baptist Church of University Park this Saturday, August 6th. We're giving away book bags, school supplies.
No.
If you haven't gotten anything for your child and you cannot afford it, if you need to get some food to cook the next day, you can pick out of our garden. We're going to be
Ooh.
opening our place up with live performances. It'll also be broadcasted, not broadcasted, but it's also been advertised on 106.3. So we're just doing the very best that we can to give as much as we can back to our communities. So thank you guys so much. We love you all, Shy City, our Shy friends in Chicagoland.
Shy
Tune in next week to the Frankie and Nycee Radio Show on IntellectualRadio.com, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. iHeartRadio. We'll see you next week. We'll holla.
Thank you, guys.
Woo, that was fun.